Kangi. This card's cool, but I don't think it's very good. There's another Scorching Lava. Probably just supposed to run it back with that. Coconuts is joining us, and they're passing to us. That's not fair. Otherwise, we have one of the people from the previous pod. But yeah, I think it's just time for a Scorching Lava here. I like Hooded Kavu, I like Pincer Spider, I like Nomadic Elf, I like Knowledge Lancer, I like Tower Drake. I like Recoil less than most people, but I still like it. What do? You pump other birds. Let's take a Scorching Lava. Did you see the previous deck, by the way, Tim? That thing was like not okay. Also, I'm curious what you would take here. I'm kind of thinking Repulse, but Stormscape Apprentice is a card I like a lot. There's also Armadillo Cloak, which I like less. What was I going to say? Serpentine Kavu in the pack is decent. I think it's a Repulse here, though, over the Stormscape. Stormscape's good, but like we already have a red card. This sets us up for blue-red, as opposed to kind of being in 3 colors in 2 picks. This could be... Hey, Crackshot, good to see you. I think we can take Repulse. Probably take it. Okay, yeah. I think it's a little bit better than Stormscape here. Oh, nice. You won your first match. Glad to hear that. And I'm glad you didn't get paired against me, Crackshot, for both of our sakes. Skyweaver. I think now is time to take... Well, Lotus Guardian is sweet. I don't know how good this thing is. I think now it's time to take Stormscape, though. Now that I have a blue card, and say I can take a blue-white card. Oh, that's a feel bad, but that is how the format works, I guess, yeah. Serpentine Kavu is good. Lotus Guardian is also good. 4/4s, I guess, are just good. But I think it's time for a Stormscape after starting off like this. It does teach rough lessons. Yeah. I saw... I tuned into Matt's stream the other day, and he's like, IPA is coming back to Magic Online, and I would never play that format again. I was just like, oh, I just have to hold my tongue. Okay. Does this pack have any playables? This pack seems horrible. I think I'm taking a Hypnotic Cloud here. I like making people discard 3 in this format. Capuchin Unicorn can be okay. It's generally not a main deck card, and otherwise this pack is just really bad. Like, the 2 previous packs both had really good cards and viable picks, multiple of them. But I think I just have to take the Cloud here. Cursed Flash is main deck? Yeah, I would believe that. I mean, I guess if you're main decking Singe, you should main deck Cursed Flash. Yeah. Cloud is really nice. And speaking of black cards that are really nice, I'm a fan of Recover. I know not everyone feels the way I do about this kind of thing. A lot of people really like the Acolytes, but I think the Acolytes are pretty overrated personally. I think you need the color shifting to go anywhere crazy with them. We could take Shackles. If we had double Stormscape Apprentice, Shackles gets a lot better, because then we're more committed to white, and we'd have 2 tap effects, which do sort of combo with the Shackles. But I think I'm still taking the Recover. Ooh, Duskwalker. Fan of that one. And there's not much else. I saw Seer's Vision get cast recently, and I was somewhat impressed by it. Like, I didn't think the card was as good as I now do. Phyrexian Battleflies, as I said last time, aka Roterothopter in the pack. But for me, it'll just be a Duskwalker, and pretty nice start to either black-blue, black-red, but some kind of base black deck for sure here. It's great to pick up the double black card after you already have picked up 2 other black cards. So, because like either of these might have ended up splashed, but now with the Duskwalker, we can be pretty confident that it won't just be a splash, it'll be a main color. I'm a fan of Hooded Kavu. Slimy Kavu also pretty decent. You can mess with people's mana, and you can fix for your own double black. But I think Gaining Fear is actually pretty nice in this format. What format was I playing recently? I'm trying to remember. Not super long ago, I was playing a format with a decent amount of like Fear and Intimidate, but then there were, or one of those, but then there were a ton of artifact creatures, so it didn't really work. Yeah, that's fair. And now I suppose just a Tower Drake over nothing. You don't need to have the white mana for this thing to be decent, unlike the Stormscape Apprentice where you kind of do. Well, we definitely have a chance to... Yes, Jafang, we did trophy. We got there in the full 6 games, or the minimum 6 games, I guess I should say. What was I going to say, though? Yeah, the deck was really insane. The opponent kind of just died to Tongarth in 2 games, which was pretty convenient. Here I could take Banalish Lancer, but I think we're quite unlikely to be main white, so I think I want to take a Sparring Golem. I don't like this card a ton, but one of the major problems with the Grixis decks is they can end up really threat light. So if I thought I was playing white, I would take the Lancer, and there's a chance I'm supposed to, but you really do need to have double white, and I think this thing is playable even if that doesn't happen. Now it's Soulburn versus Worldly Council. I think I'm going to take Soulburn here, just because we're looking to be base black. Rith plus Flagbearer? Oh yeah, that's a problem. I got to beat a resolved, whatever you call it earlier, Spiritmonger, and I didn't have removal for it at the time, so that was a nice feeling. I guess I'm taking another Soulburn. It's a little bit awkward. Kind of unclear whether I'm gonna be pairing my stuff with red or with blue, but absolutely have to play black. We're incentivized to play red because I don't know. I mean, Soulburn likes red mana. Now we can take the Acolyte here. I don't like the Acolytes. I think this thing just hangs out in the sideboard for me. Battleflies, I think it's a card I'm pretty happy to main deck in this deck at least. Yeah, it is very well. I mean, it can be very good in the sideboard. I don't know. I kind of love to hate on the Acolytes because people love them so much more than I do. Sunscape Battle Mage is great. Cavern Harpy is great. Terminate is great. We can't take the Battle Mage. I think I'm taking Terminate probably. Yeah, I'm thinking Soulburn is like playable. But I think I should take Terminate here. Oh, no, I don't mean... Why for what? For the Terminate? Or for the Acolytes? Oh, why can't I take Battle Mage? Because I don't think white was open at all. If I thought white was open, I probably would have taken the Banalish Lancer. I think I'm supposed to play a Grixis deck here. Yeah, exactly. Terminate for the Spiritmongers. I think I'm probably supposed to play black-red, even though blue was slightly more open. There's a chance that this thing's better, but I think this is just a little bit too on plan. And now Strafe is great, but Terminate number 2 is probably just better. Skyship Weatherlight's kind of nice. Crosis's Catacombs is interesting. Slingshot Goblin's not bad. I think we're looking at probably not playing this. Probably not playing Tower Drake. Maybe splashing a Repulse. Possibly playing Cursed Flesh. Possibly not. But yeah, the most important thing, again, with a deck like this, in my opinion, is just picking up threats. And like just reasonable cheap creatures. So Mire Kavus are going to go way up. Yeah, that's fair. I just think that I can't play white because I kind of wanted to, and I was looking for white cards throughout pack 1. And I mean, there is a hobble in the pack, but I think that Grixis will be the way to go. Well, maybe not with the Samite Pilgrim. On the other hand, how about a Magma Burst? There's also a Marsh Croc, which is great, but I think we're just bursting. This deck is not as busted as the previous one, but it's still really good. This is kind of infinite mana. These are a little more reasonable. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just good to stay black-red. We can go over the previous draft log too, which should be interesting. Marsh Croc, I do like, but I don't think I'm allowed to take. So We're just going to take this and hope to like wheel a Morg Toad, basically. Yeah. Ooh, Volcano Imp. Could also take the Slingshot Goblin. This is pretty close, in my opinion. Because, like, obviously this card has super high upside. But a lot of the time it is just a 2/2. Whereas Volcano Imp is a flyer with first strike. I think there's a reasonable chance I'm supposed to take Volcano Imp. I don't think I'm a Sea Snidarian, but the reason that I'm leaning Volcano Imp is I already have a bunch of interaction, so I think what I'm looking for with Volcano Imp is just a creature that's a little bit more relevant. There's a small chance that Slingshot Goblin will wheel, or even like a Kavu Recluse. Maybe this is a mistake, but I think I'm fine to do this. Ooh, Bogdown. I love this card. It gets a little bit worse because we already have Hypnotic Cloud, but not worse in such a way that I'm unhappy about it. Again, the major problem with this deck is just 5 creatures, so I'm going to be looking for creatures anywhere we can get them from here on out. And I'm very happy that I have Sparring Golem, for instance. So, what was the card that was late? Oh, the Lair. I don't even see lairs. I think I'm supposed to take another Terminate. We're not seeing any of the Meyer Kavus. But yeah, I mean, this card's just very good, I think. So, I don't know. We're getting into an awkward spot where we have too much removal and we just have no creatures in the deck. Yeah. But I'm still going to take it. Okay. We have some creatures in this pack. Well, we just need creatures to attack and block and like play the game, you know? We can take Nightscape Familiar. I believe this is maybe not the first one we've seen. Yeah, Mole Drifters don't exist. This card... Yeah, Terminate is the perfect instant. I absolutely can't take Slay. That's not allowed. I think it's Nightscape Familiar over Morg Toad, but I'm kind of hoping to wheel a different Morg Toad taking this Nightscape, which is sort of what I was thinking about the Slingshot Goblin when I passed that one. Perfect. So if we can just pick up like another 2 creatures. I'm sad that this deck won't have triple Meyer Kavu, but not every deck can have triple Meyer Kavu, so. And another Slingshot Goblin. No, the Snid doesn't exist, Crackshot. And another Slingshot Goblin. Any Slingshotters in chat? Rushing River is kind of decent, but yeah, we're just black-red here. Honestly, these 3 Slingshot Goblins turned our deck from, like, not as functional as you would expect to, like, really quite exciting in comparison. I think now it's time for a Phyrexian Bloodstock over the Morg Toad. We've already got our Morg Toads here in the Slingshots, so we can take a bigger boy here, and this thing can be a really annoying 2-for-1. I'm just trying to make my mana as consistent as possible. That's the thing I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to play an aggro deck, which I know maybe doesn't feel very believable from me, but now the problem is, speaking of yeah, I guess we really would Crackshot, wouldn't we? Do these matter at all? I don't think these matter. We'll just take this. This card can sometimes kill people. Ooh, a Morg Toad. Perfect. The Captain's Maneuver is broken. There's also Razorfin Hunter and Jilt. Well, I don't want to splash for fixing. That's illegal. Problem is, and this is obviously the tough part, now we get to pack 3 where there are no good red-black cards. So they force me, boo-hoo, to take my Razorfin Hunters and such. I could take Jilt, but I think Razorfin Hunter is better here. Yeah. there are two things going on with Razorfin Hunter. One of them is that there are a ton of X1s in the format, so yes, it itself is vulnerable because it has 1 toughness, but on the other hand, like, you kill standard bearers and stuff. The other thing is it's super sick in multiples. If you get 2 of these in play, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's very reasonable to dislike how the pack 3 goes, but we can still... Yeah, black-white is pretty underwhelming. I think I'm supposed to take another one of these. You could take Jilt for sure. But given what I was just saying about multiples being really good. The other thing is, like, we have a crap ton of slingshot goblins. So, like, Razorfin Hunter plus a slingshot goblin can kill a blue X3 if that matters. These can also just, yeah, I don't know. They're just threats. Like, they sit on board and they just ping the opponent. Whereas Jilt is kind of more interaction. We already have plenty of that. Fine, I guess I'll take this Jilt. Yeah, 4 Razor Fins. That sounds nice. I think I have to pass Zombie Boa here. Kind of backdoored our way into playing blue. I mean, nobody else is taking the blue-red cards, so I guess I just have to suck it up and do it. Deck building's going to be hard here, for sure. I would like a Zombie Boa if we got one. Yes, Snid Burner with the Hunter plus the Slingshot. We're Snid killers. Look out, Snids. You're not long for this world. Foul Presence, I don't think we need. I like Living Airship a decent amount. There's a chance I'm supposed to just take Whirlpool Warrior. I don't think this card's that good, though. I actually think it's just Living Airship here. 2/3 Flyer is just like a brick wall for a lot of decks. I'm not sure I want to splash this or main deck it necessarily, but I do think I'm supposed to take it. And Raka Sanctuary is not going to be amazing for us. Like blue permanents, I think I'm not supposed to play this because Raka Sanctuary with Razorfin Hunters can be very, very awkward. Very rockward, maybe. But I'm probably still supposed to remove it from the pack in case something weird happens. Or maybe I play against a deck with like a million X1s. I could play against a deck with like Goblin Trenches maybe where I'd want a card like this. But I guess, no, this is not even good versus Goblin Trenches. I don't know. I'm still going to take it. Otherwise, I'm like hate drafting a Consume Strength. And there's this pack, which is nothing. Speaking of X1s... Oh, wait, what the... There's a Gargantua? Hello? I just said this pack has nothing in it, and then we... Yeah, we'll take a Gargantua here. I almost had a chance against Goblin Trenches the other day. We had Simoon in our deck. But anyway, man, I almost missed that Gargantua in the pack. That would have been very awkward. I would have been kicking myself for the rest of the day if I passed a Gargantua there. Okay. Do I want Jaded Response for the sideboard? I guess I'll just take it. Oh, okay, see you later, Crackshot. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Let's just take this response, I guess. And do these cards matter at all? Not so much. Ebony Tree Folk's really good. We could hate draft this thing. I could take a Quagmire Druid that I can't really do anything with. I think I'm just hate drafting random cards. I guess I could take Foul Presence, maybe. I don't know. Okay, here's the Zombie Boa on the wheel, but there's also a Tundra Kavu. I actually think Tundra Kavu is looking pretty good because we're trying to play blue cards in this deck, and this is a blue source. And we're passing Zombie Boa, which is fine. Okay, there's just no respect here for the Ebony Tree Folk. Somebody's got to remove these from circulation. Can't let them just go all the way around like that. Let's just take... I don't know if this matters at all. Let's just take the Foil Smash for value. What did Coconuts end up playing where we got all the blue-red cards? Coconuts must have been in white. I think that must be the answer. Coconuts must have been playing white. Just continue to remove these. That card's probably decent against me. Sure. Okay, not the most exciting pack 3 in the world, but still double Razorfin Hunter into Jilt, and then getting a Gargantua and stuff. Maybe pack 3 was actually pretty sick. Okay, let's go to some deck building. Technically I could play Tower Drake, but it's very unlikely to make the cut. We'll just throw it in there because you never know. And then we'll move the rest here to the hidden zone. Boop. Rip foil Ebony Treefolk. That card's so awesome. Imagine a Cathodian that's like a shade that's old. And it's foil. Anyway. Have to play these. Have to play the Razorfins. Thankfully Randall is not telling me that I goofed by taking the Razorfins. I know he likes that card a good deal less than I do. Gargantua, get in there. Probably have to play at least the first. Probably even second Slingshot. Play a Tundra Kavu, play a Magma Burst, play a Hooded Kavu, play Scorching Lava. Battleflies I like. Duskwalker, get in there. Volcano Imp, get in there. Bog Down. Probably playing... I mean, this is horrible. Probably playing most of these. We can keep piling these up. Move the blue cards over. Boop. Probably not playing Soulburns. Probably not playing Cursed Flesh. Recover can get in there. Might play Hypnotic Cloud. Not confident just yet. But we're looking at kind of this. We had 9 creatures, so we definitely need more. I think I want to get the Bloodstock in there, just a chonker. And then I don't know if I really want double Slingshot main. Do I want Nightscape Familiar? I think I do. It's a pretty reasonable blocker. I kind of want to play Living Airship in this deck. And I think Repulse should maybe get in there too. So maybe looking at something like this. And then we could play like last card Hypnotic Cloud or something. We could still play some of these. You guys can tell me what you think. I could definitely imagine playing more Slingshots, the Sparring Golem. Probably not the Morg Toad. But yeah, let me know if you want some of the Gray Ogres in the deck. Doesn't look like anybody told me to play the Gray Ogres or not, but do we want another Slingshot Goblin, Sparring Golem, or a Morg Toad? Still no to the Toad. Scoot that one over. Golem. It is colorless. I think one Slingshot Goblin main deck is like a reasonable number. Let's just try this. And what are we thinking here in terms of colors? Looks like all of our gold cards are red. So red cards we have 10, looks like, and we have 5 blue cards, and we have 12 black cards. So definitely base red black. So it wants 864. I don't think that that's going to be better than 774. With again 10 red and 12 black. I think that's pretty close. I do make the Battleflies and the Duskwalker and the Gargantua all a bit worse by going down to 7 black sources. There's a chance that this is incorrect, but I think this is close enough to write that I am okay with it. And remember, in a pinch, Tundra Kavu is an extra blue source. 5, 6, 7 is interesting, but I think this is a little bit more accurate. I think I have so few blue that I can be happy with 4 islands. Clone 5. I think this person knows what's up. I expect them to put me on the play here. Nope, they did not. Well, we have a bizarre hand, but I will keep. Turn 1, lay of the land. Swamp. Okay, well, why did I say that? Because now I have to figure out whether I want to play Battleflies or not. I really made my life hard here. I guess I'll just play a mountain. Note to self, do not call lands you do not want to draw right there. I mean, this is still good. Now we're in a weird spot where I can double spell if I do things the other way. I guess double spelling is good. I don't know. You could tell me I played every turn of this wrong and I'd believe you. Oh, that's scary. Permanent you control, okay. Storm count 2, pass. Now I've got some discard effects. I'm gonna be looking for lands. Silver Drake, that's a very good one. If we draw a swamp, it could be nice. Repulse. That's also pretty good, actually. Because we draw, like, the big thing here is we set them way back in terms of tempo, and we get to... Oh, it only costs... Whoops. I need to learn how my cards work. So we actually get an extra damage in here as well. I know how my cards work, I promise. Okay, Jilt. Which we can also cast, kicked. So we're in pretty good shape despite not hitting land 4. But we'll see if that changes here. There's that one again. This time we do draw land, which is nice. And then, unfortunately, there's a weird thing here where I'm trying to figure this out. I think I want to let this happen, probably. I think I'm probably supposed to bog them down. So we can attack with both and then just cast bog down. Because I don't really have a good bounce at the moment. It's just going to be awkward because they'll have a blue creature by the time they cast the Silver Drake to bounce this, which means they'll be able to protect it. So even with the trigger on the stack, I won't be able to bounce the Silver Drake and kill this and whatever. But that's okay. It's probably a bit better for me if I wait anyway. Okay, they're going to take the damage. We're going to do this once. Still looking for lands, but I have faith, and then we're just going to mind rot them. I love mind rots in this format. They're so good. Thornscape and Aggressive Urge. Sure, makes sense to pitch those. Thornscape versus the Razorfin, that is. Are they attacking? Yeah, I guess that's correct. Now they're going to play the Silver Drake. Oh, they might go for both here. Yeah, they might. I think it looks like they're replaying their thing, which would be pretty sick for me. Wait, they didn't replay it. That's very strange. Why didn't they replay it? Okay. Now I have no idea what's up. I think I offer the trade here. This could go pretty poorly for me. Make sure I'm reading this correctly. Okay, we'll just pump once. I imagine they're going to exclude this living airship, but we need to get this thing out of their hands, so it's fine. Okay, Or not. Now I have no idea what they're holding. Fleetfoot Panther? Eladamri's Call. Interesting. I think we're in good shape. It depends what they get with this. If they get Sabertooth Nishoba or something, then I guess we're dead. Or wait, what is that? Maybe that one doesn't kill me on the spot. Sabertooth. Ooh, Gerard. That's a sweet one. I guess now my goal is to get the Bloodstock online before using the Jilt, so then when I bounce this, I can kill a white thing. We'll see if that happens. Protection from blue and red, so yeah, this would work against that too. We could block here, the living airship. I kind of don't see why not, honestly. Seems like a good trade for me. I think this is good. They're going to be gaining so much life from my hand here too, because I can't empty it very easily. Magma Burst. That's certainly a good one. In fact, I think I just cast it right now. That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't think I was really allowed to do anything about that, so it definitely sucks. Here comes Gerard. I mean, this should be fine, ultimately. We should just find the land for the Bloodstock, and then Jilt on the Bloodstock should be game over. It seems like they're just on some blanks here. We do need to draw something here, though. We're just not drawing anything. I could Jilt now. I think I'm probably supposed to be patient, but I do kind of hate that. I mean, we're playing 18 lands and we're on 4. We have 14 lands in our deck. This can tap stuff. So let's just send them. I could definitely get punished for this, but I mean, come on. There's got to be a land in there somewhere. Oh, you were going to type watch out for Confound? Yeah, there's a chance I'm supposed to Jilt, but like, Jilt, this is currently my answer to Gerard, and at the moment I can't really interact with this thing. I get to kill. So if we hold the Jilt, we get to bounce the Bloodstock, which kills the Gerard, and the Samite Elder still gets shocked. I could block and ping here, but I don't think I'm supposed to do that. I just think that, like, unless they have something huge that kills me here, we're probably pretty far ahead. I swear I put lands in my deck, chat. Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I can shock for 1 mana. I'm supposed to draw a land. I could try to like block, but they have easily the mana to spare to tap this down. But if I could block and then shock and then ping, that would work. I think I just wait again. It's so awkward to give him 6 life here. Kind of hate it. But, I mean, I don't know. They're drawing all lands. I think this is probably the last turn I'm supposed to take the damage. Can I please just draw a land here? If they have like a counter, I'm gonna be sad. I mean, this is good, but it's still slow. Let's see if this resolves before anything else. Okay, that resolving is good. Okay. Can I please draw a land? I mean, maybe I don't want to draw a land now. I'm not totally sure. We'll see what they have here. I'll take the damage one more time. They're still flooding. Okay, we do draw a land. Thankfully. Let's just start with the Scorching Lava. I don't know. Seems like an extremely good spot, and then we can even keep this thing back to block. We still have Kicked Jilt up here. Pretty stupid game, but I mean, we should be winning it. They're at 20 life. Okay, they have a Scuda. Yeah, no worries about backseating. I mean, it's definitely something you're allowed to do. I like getting feedback from people. Okay, I think we're still just passing, and then here we can play a land. Just try to double ping this. If this works, we should be all set. Okay, it looks good. So now we can probably use the regen here. So I guess I'm just attacking with Battleflies, and well, I could die maybe. I shouldn't die here though. I can't really play anything is the problem. If I play the Bloodstock, I can't hold up the regen. So I think I'm just doing this. And we should be in good shape. We don't have Kick to Jilt up anymore, so there's a chance I was only supposed to pump once. Actually, there's a really good chance I was only supposed to pump once. Voice of All, okay. So that trades with this. Yeah, and they choose red, so I'm getting punished here. If I had the Jilt, we'd be in great shape. I mean, we're still in very good shape, but we would have just won the other way, because we'd be able to kick the Jilt, kill this, return this to hand, and then empty their hand. I mean, this is still very good, so we should be fine. I'm just going to pass. It's so weird that that one pump was like so costly there. Okay, they're gonna do that. I think that's fine. It's not good for me, but I'm pretty sure this is okay. I think they lose. So we go to 2. That part's not ideal. Block. Pump black, or regen black red. I don't know if it matters. And then, yeah, now I think we win. So we'll kick this. This one is the bounce. This one is the shoot. And then that should be game over. Hard one, but I got there, I think. Just have to make sure I don't die to a random red burn spell. Should I play the Gargantua? What do you guys think? Let's play a Duskwalker again. Well, let's play a Bloodstock. I don't know. I'm tapping like excessively carefully. Yeah, Death Grasp, that would definitely kill me. Let's see if they're raging in chat at all. No? Okay, they're just passing. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot they can have here. All right. Hooray. Well, that was a weird one. I think we just run it back. I mean, I could, let's see. How many blue guys do they have? They did have Silver Drake in their deck. They had Scuda. They had some good cards. I don't think we necessarily want a second Slingshot Goblin. I mean, we have Slingshot Goblin plus Razorfin Hunter, which kills Silver Drakes. I think we're good to run it back. Ridiculous game, though. They probably gained like 30 or so life that game. Okay, this hand's all right. We're probably going to see the Tundra Kavu bug in action here. Interesting that they chose to play first, by the way, after a game that long, too. Okay, the Terminal Moraine. Well, we are going to need some spells, but I don't know. Our hand is good if we can get there. I think I just play the Kavu. Like turn the mountain into a plains or something, maybe. I don't know. Ooh. So what do I want to do? We can turn off sorcery speed removal by icing the mountain. We definitely don't want to attack. It's just a question of which land we want to hit. we just turn that mountain into a plains. Whoops, I almost didn't have an upkeep stop on. That would be ugly. This is also nice because, well, I mean, they could just have the Jilt right now. Yeah, they do. That's okay. It's not good for me, but could be worse. Okay, now is the perfect time to test the bug. We'll give you a forest. No, it doesn't let you. Okay, give you an island. That's a hilarious interaction. Okay. Oh, they missed a damage, interestingly. Jam a Duskwalker. If we can resolve Gargantua, I will like my spot, otherwise not so much. Doing this in passing makes me not want to play Gargantua. So we will... I mean, they kind of need Exclude, I guess. I don't know. We can play around Exclude for one turn. We'll keep the... Easy. Got him. Alright. And then I'll probably just Scorching Lava this thing into turn, but we'll see what happens here. Living Airship. Yeah, we'll just hit the tapper then, and we can do that now. Guess I could have exiled this if I'd played different lands, but this is still good. Technically shouldn't play my land first, I think, but whatever. Well, I guess I'm glad that I milled two irrelevant cards. Gerard. Well, we're not beating a Gerard very easily, I don't think. Yeah, we have to try to race, and it's not looking amazing. Terminate? Come on, Dak. We're just dead to Gerard now. Three lands in hand's not going to cut it. We need to draw, terminate, something. They have the regen on Living Airship. We get to kill this, but I don't know. I think we lose this game. That's not great. They do get to Thornscape me here. It's pretty good. They're gaining a lot of life. We go to 11. They're going to tap the Gargantua. The Duskwalker has to get in there. Which means they get another tap because my thing is summoning sick. We have triple Tron. But yeah, that Temporal Spring is pretty brutal. Also the Jilt. When they had the Jilt at that critical time, really changed how things were going. Even though we played around their Exclude really nicely, it didn't matter. I could chump there. I don't think I'm allowed to. Oh, that's decent. I wish I could kill this. I think I have to attack. Try to ping this post-combat. I guess I can wait. think if they tap under this, then we can kill that maybe. Hobble. Is this an out for me to bounce this, replay this, shock this? Like, am I ever really alive there? I go to 1 and I need to find terminate, and then I don't have an answer to this, even if I find it. I think it's better to give them the card, force them to regen this, and return this to hand. But then I don't have any pressure. I'm in a really tough spot. Also, I don't have very much time, so I have to figure this out pretty fast. I don't think I can win this game by recasting Gargantua. I'm going to let this happen. Nice. Okay. They don't have Gerard mana, which is the big thing I care about here. Oh, they're attacking with the Thornscape. Hold on a sec. Does that change anything? I think no. It's just a good attack. Okay. Target creature, another target creature. Crackshot, we're doing our best not to die here. But we're up a game, we're just way down on time. Oh, okay, we can just skip this then. All right. So we're at like half their clock. We haven't killed any sea snids, but I think I can bring in another slingshot goblin probably after that. Tundra Kavu didn't seem super relevant. We know they have a silver drake in there too, so 2 slingshots, 2 razor fins should be good. I guess that's probably okay. I don't love my chances, honestly, but just try again. Gerard, I mean, I don't know. I have triple terminate in my deck, so I shouldn't be that weak to Gerard, but somehow that card's just been messing me up. Their spells are pretty good too. Like, I don't know. I guess I can get there. I have to watch my clock here, though. Okay, this is a good hand. We just have no creatures. Keep. Have to lead on Mountain in this deck. So all my gold 2-drops are red. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't like to lose here, but we won a pretty satisfying game 1, where I think the only thing I did wrong was pump a guy one too many times, so honestly, not too worried about it. Okay, you can have this. I'm going to try to kill that with Jilt. Or we draw the slingshot goblin. That's nice. And still try to kill this with Jilt, maybe. I don't think I'm allowed to block. Okay, interesting. Let's go Mountain. So they're missing lands. Wonder if they have Confound in hand. Okay, I think I'm content to, well, no, I'm going to go for this. We're going to see if we can make them discard to hand size. They might have Confound. Okay, we made them discard. The old recoil plus draw card. It's not one you see every day. And a nice draw from us too. Feels like they probably have an exclude here, because they didn't counter that. So we will run out the Nightscape Familiar. And once again, perfectly baited the exclude. Now we'll resolve a Razorfin Hunter. And here's a Scuda. What say you to one terminate? Voice of all, okay. They're gonna choose red. That is annoying. However, we will do this. Nope. Keck dub. Nice little sequence here. Got him. All right. Oh, for a second I thought I was playing Clone 5 again. I was like, what? Not again. All right, we're going to keep this on the draw. It looks pretty good. Whoops, almost played the wrong land. Perfect. This format's pretty fun. Oh yeah, that's fair, Tim. We can worry about this one later or not at all. Nightscape, no reason to terminate that. We will be getting in there. Could attack for 0 next turn, seems pretty juicy. Who doesn't love a good Roterothopter? And a Tower Drake into the slingshots? Anyone? They now need to find another white, which doesn't even work. Gotcha! So already we want at least one more Tower Drake in the matchup. Or whoops, Tower Drake. One more Slingshot Goblin. We could actually board in a Tower Drake, I think, if we wanted to, but that doesn't really make any sense. Ideally, we draw another mountain, so we can play a 3-drop and do this, but most likely we're just getting in with Battleflies for 1, or maybe 2 even, and killing that. And what do you have for me? Cavern Harpy. Okay, you get to pick this up, but now you have to pick up the Cavern Harpy. Or we just play a Living Airship. Yeah, Yeah, let's just play living airship here. We can tempo them later. Let's get the flyers down first. Now they have a dead card in their hand. Don't feel bad, Crackshot. They would do terrible things to me too if they could. That's the nature of the format. Also, we haven't gotten them yet. I mean, I don't know. They could still dumpster me with something here. I would love to draw Mountain, though. Gotta be the best draw on the deck. Turn on the Bloodstock. Turn on Kavu plus Terminate, etc. Okay, this is a little bit odd, but it's a free attack, so we'll just block. You gotta show me. Yep. And now they have nothing. Wait, what are they doing, though? I guess they're just gonna... Wait, what? What? Did anyone else understand what happened there? So I did not. I think I just... Well, I can't send in the slingshot, but I think we can send in the airship. What mana does this produce? It produces black. Okay, so we're not even getting excluded here. When I play slowly, I don't know, it's hard. Like, I try to play slowly when I have a reason to, and it usually benefits me. I'm happy with how I used my clock last match. Sorry, opponent. Okay, now they take it. This is looking very strange. We're going to play this. We take some damage here. We have elected to take damage. And Cavern Harpy is an obnoxious magic card, so they do have that going. Let's see if we can get to the interesting part of the previous thing while we're sitting here waiting for them. Usually how this works is they're going to start taking game action. They killed 4 of my guys, but now I get to resolve Phyrexian Gargantua on an empty board, which is still above average. I mean, I probably should have played around that at least a little bit. What they did actually made a lot of sense, though. Now they have 5 cards in hand versus my Gargantua. Should be a pretty interesting battle. If they block, it goes terribly for them. We can also go for a bounce discard kind of thing later, but I think this is just Bog Down plus Tundra Kavu this turn. So we do this now. I could try to sack 2 lands here, potentially. Empty their hand. Okay, they take the damage. Their hand is the Cavern Harpy and the 2/1 flyer. Honestly, it's probably worth it to sack the lands. Just have to make sure I don't sack the wrong ones. Sack an island, sack a swamp. And we'll boop your snoot over there. A maggot carrier. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I got all of them. We take 3. That guy's probably going to get terminated or something. Volcano Imp. Pretty decent. So we're going to attack with both. Play a Volcano Imp. It's been a while since I've seen a Planar Despair, but it makes sense that they had it. Regen, makes sense. Imp it up. And then now we just have a bevy of interaction. I can go for like first strike plus shock. Wait, they didn't attack there. That's odd. I think I just terminate and play a Nightscape. Honestly, I mean, I could terminate the Nightscape, but I think I just want to kill their threat. Just go for this. And then alpha. I have lethal here. Okay. So I actually misplayed that. I think I was probably supposed to bounce their Duskwalker with Jilt and shock this, and then that also represents lethal. So that was just a bad turn. That was just a little sloppy. I mean, part of the reason I went for the Jilt is because I had the read that they had nothing once I cast the Terminate, but I think that was just probably poor overall. Another Slingshot, right? And potentially another one. Let's get the Tundra Kavu out again. Do we want trips Slingshots? Probably not. I think 2 should be good. We also have like Razorfin Hunter, which is sick against them too. That's fine. Maybe Bloodstock? I don't know. That's fine. Okay, so if we're beating the whatever you call it, the Planar Despair, then we're probably in pretty good shape against most of what they can have. Do need to draw some lands with this one, but overall it looks good. Oh, maybe Hooded Kavu is worse against them, actually. Yeah, I think I was maybe supposed to trim a Hooded Kavu for another Slingshot. Because they're playing black, obviously. Okay, we do need to draw land or we're going to be in trouble. Okay. I will not kill this because, well, I will kill it if I don't draw land. We did draw land. Now I get to cast Slingshot Goblin. Try to bully them again. Feels like they have nothing. And they have nothing. That works. Play into the Planar Despair a little bit here. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to cut Hooded Kavu in the matchup. Ooh, Foff. Okay. Well, Tower Drake does nothing, so you can have that one. Jaded Response. It's actually looking pretty good here. Can give you... Maybe this? Maybe that's not quite right. No, that's probably good. Here you go. Okay, they take the 3. That's fine. So they have a Jaded Response. Okay. All right. Just play this. We will trade these because it shouldn't be in my deck. Oops. We're in pretty good shape here. It's not quite excellent, but it's close. Okay, no attacks or blocks is kind of odd. Guess it makes sense. Oh, they're going to clean up. That's not ideal. Wait, they didn't even play the Nightscape? That's confusing. Okay. So they're just going to planar despair me or something? I don't know. Something strange is happening here. Feels like they're going to planar despair me. I can't develop my board though, opponent. I can't make your Wrath better, even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to, my friend. I can't do it. Okay, there's the Nightscape. Sure. I think I kick my Scorching Lava. Very, very strange game. I just have to make sure I don't overcommit. Like, right now they're just losing, so... Okay, this is fine. Oops. Stormscape Familiar. That is a blue creature. Are you sure? Death Bomb. I think that's fine. Now I think we can safely Gargantua because they can't planar despair me because it's a 4/4. We don't even discard. I think we can't lose now. Okay, that's a very good one. A little bit worse when you can't destroy a non-black creature, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Do they die? No? I can make them discard a bunch of cards, so I guess we're gonna do that. I think the trade here is fine, / I shouldn't try to do anything to stop it. Yeah, that's okay, sure. We'll now just try to make you discard a bunch of cards. For my next trick, okay, cool. All right, finals. Playing Neon Shot, who is 2/0. We will draw first. Decent hand, not amazing, honestly. Looking for red mana. 7 red sources. Still maybe play a game without it. And they lead on Swamp, very respectable. Now I have to play Island in case we draw Mountain. Croesus Catacombs. Come on, Mountain. One time Mountain, please. Never lucky. Okay, we do need to draw land or we will just die though, so now we're getting into a bit of a rough spot. Land, please, one time. Land? Well, at least that's a castable spell. At least that is a castable spell. That's what I have to say about that. Looks like we presumably have a mirror match here. They have the slingshot as well. Okay, so I think I'm just bogging them here. I don't see a reason to do anything else. They're going to think that I am... Oh, because the land I drew is an island. Yeah, they're going to think that I'm a blue deck, and they're going to overvalue this slingshot. I mean, I do have a Razorfin Hunter in play, but still. Nice thing is, the second we're able to play this, we're also going to be able to play these. And this. This might be castable first, so... Disrupt. Interesting. And Confound. Okay, so they're going deep. Dream Thrush. Okay, okay. Dream Thrush is very bad for me here, actually. Well. Well, well, well. Now who's the slingshotter and who's the slingshotty? We get to do this. They should never block. Take the damage. All right, let's draw a land here, please. Not a land, it's still decent. Spot is okay. It's a little bit worse after, actually quite a bit worse after they hit a land, but we don't know what they're looking for, so. Like, I don't know. Weird that they didn't play anything. Okay, we're still not drawing anything. We're gonna cast Volcano Imp, see if it resolves, and then we're just passing. Jilt. Okay. Not ideal. Not horrible for me either, but definitely not good for me. Thing is, they don't have a very fast clock. As soon as they have a fast clock, we're kind of toast. Just cast this again. We do need to continue drawing lands. Seemed like they were considering a counter there, maybe. Foff. Okay, another Jilt. Wow, that's pretty brutal. Tough discard here. Let's pitch the Battleflies. Reef Shaman. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, we draw this. It's just this one now. Next turn we've got some of this action up. Okay, I mean, it's not good for me, but they're going a little deep on that, I think. Okay, wasn't really planning on using the black mana, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we do draw the third island in the deck, which is pretty bad. I think I make them discard 3 here. Oh wait, oh I can't. So I guess I have to Scorching Lava this. Just play Razorfin Hunter. They have an FTK in their deck. That's unreasonable. Okay. Now I have to terminate on upkeep. Duskwalker, that doesn't do anything. Now I have to repulse this Reef Shaman, which I could do now, but I think I want to do it later. Interesting. Okay. I guess now... How am I surviving here? I don't know if I can beat a Cavern Harpy, honestly. I guess I just let this happen and make them discard 3. I could bounce the Reef Shaman. That doesn't seem very good. Jilt. It's like mostly good. I could just go for that right now. I guess I'm... Do I want to, though? Do I want to make them discard 3? I kind of want to get 3 cards out of their hand. Whoops. I just don't think it's that good to do that. I mean, you could have done it, for sure. I don't know, maybe it was better. Whoa. They discarded a Prophetic Bolt? What is their last card? Their last card has to be insane. I mean, their deck is cracked. They have Flame Tongue Kavu and Prophetic Bolt in their deck. Do they have a 6-drop in hand? Urborg Uprising. Okay, that makes sense. What do they get back? Hunting Drake and FTK? Alright. So we're definitely not favored. I can't really play Hooded Kavu here. I think I have to pass. Yeah. I am not doing so hot at the moment, but I think passing is right. If we play Hooded Kavu, they just trounce us with the Hunting Drake, so that's not allowed. They can't play FTK. You should just... Oh, they're not playing anything. Okay, if they go for this, I think our line is just Jilt. Bounce this, shock this. I think I have to play this, but it's not even good. I think I just have to dig for an answer, though. Well, I do get FTK'd super hard if I do this. I don't think I have a choice. Yeah. Now they FTK this. Yeah. But now we're just dead. They, I guess I was gonna say they mistapped, but that's not true. Now we have to trade Duskwalker here. And then like we have like a fraction of a chance. That why didn't you Kavu and let the FTK kill itself? Oh, did I have a... Oh, you're right. Oh, Crackshot, I missed a great line. Good point. Thank you. That was really stupid of me. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, the one problem is if I play the Hooded Kavu, yeah, they can play the Hunting Drake. Yeah, I understand. Well, now I have to do this. I think we're just toast. I don't know. I'm not actually sure why I'm playing this out. Their deck is very, very good. We should lose this one. Yeah. No, you're right, Crackshot. I definitely missed that. Do this. I mean, we're super dead regardless, so just cast our spells, I guess. We needed to draw... I don't know. I don't think we really had an out. They just play a 2/2 flyer. I mean, this is... I don't even think this is correct from them. But we'll see what they go after here. They should hit Duskwalker, probably. Yeah. Oh, okay, well. Sure. I mean, I guess technically I'm not dead yet. This one goes in. But now I'm literally dead to the Hunting Drake because we know that, yeah, so we can't win now. All right. Oof. Brutal. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can ever beat this deck, but definitely start by boarding in 2 more Slingshot Goblins. Bloodstock doesn't seem super relevant. Tundra Kavu is... Actually, Hooded Kavu might be worse. AFD. Take out Hooded Kavu, I guess. I think it's just this, and then try again. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat their deck. Their deck is so cracked. Let's just try this. I gotta play a little tighter. I don't know, I think I played really well in the one game, except for the one pump. But it doesn't matter, necessarily. It is kind of interesting how the rares can decide things in this format. The Prophetic Bolts and the Tongarths of the world and such. Okay. Well, we certainly aren't applying any early pressure here. That was obnoxious. Sparring Golem. I think I just killed that immediately. And play my Kavu. Okay, nice Kavu, bro. Yeah. I don't know. They have FTK, they have Prophetic Bolt, they have Urborg Uprising. I don't think we can win this one. They can like Hunting Drake now. Slingshot Goblin, okay. Literally just do anything here to get somewhere, make some progress. Okay. It's like almost reasonable. They can't counter this. They can shock it if they have a Scorching Lava. They do. Okay, it's dead. Maybe they do this. Well, we don't get to get full value here. They probably have 2 black cards in hand, so we get a little bit of value, but still losing by a lot. We're on a 2-turn clock. So yeah, this one's about over, but we might get another draft in before the BFC fires. Should probably go grab some food though. Let's get these 2 out of hand. In fact, it was 2 black cards. Now we're on a 2-turn clock. We have to top deck. Land. All right. GG. You got to get going again? All right. Thanks for tuning in, Crackshot, and for pointing out that line. I don't imagine it would have made much of a difference. That's how you do it, Clone 5. Oh, they said GG's. Nice.